Starting now.
On the air. Awesome sauce. And today we're going to test it. This is Awesome Sauce Radio. You're listening to us here on the Demon Seed Radio Network. I am your mentally undeveloped party host, Bleind Adam Wonders. We're going to be kicking ass, taking names, pimping some whores, gaining some dayn, two time. Like I said, we're going to test it. But first we're going to finish listening to a great song, Better Die. Today's episode of Awesome Sauce Radio here on Demon Seed Radio Network is being brought to you by New Jersey Comic Book Shows. Their next convention will be held at the Clifton Expo Center on September 8th, 2019 from 10 to 4. 1232 Main Avenue in Clifton, New Jersey, 074 whatever the fuck. www.NewJerseyComicBookShows.com. Bring it to it, Eddie. And the riddle will be Big Pimpahnd. Next on the theater stage here at the world famous Doxy Lady, we got Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Catwoman, the Gotham City Sirens. They're shaking their ass for the American cash. And remember, they work on tips and tips alone here at the world famous Doxy Lady. www.doxyladyri.com up in this bitch. And if you need to get the her Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn #1 Lucio Perillo variant, you can go to www.scottscollectibles.com and you can get it there. You can even get it at New York Comic Con, but go to www.scottscollectibles.com for all your Lucio Perillo and Joshua Middleton needs. Recognize, testify, touch the sky, get laid, get paid, get made. He's gonna be giving you rainbow dick suckers through flavored lollipops that taste like rubber-shaped like penises, which you can get from www.khpergames.com, as that would make it the Joker laughs. Recognize, because they make you eat shaver flavored pasty straight from keepergames.com up in Arkham, motherfuckers. Yeah. Hello, welcome to another edition of Awesome Sauce Radio, here on the Demon Seed Radio Network, www.demonseedradio.com. Like I said in the intro, which I am going to be emailing to the contacts over at the Doxy Lady, because I am going to go there sometime in the next 2 weeks. Not sure when yet. This Sunday, I will be at the Clifton Comic Con. Like I said in the intro, you can get all the info at www.njcomicbookshows.com. I did all my sponsors in the intro. What We'll do them in the outro. If anyone wants to get in touch with the show, comicpimpvip at gmail, 201-675-2104. Twitter at the Comic Pimp. Instagram at comicpimpvip at gmail. If you want to listen to our back catalog, go to SoundCloud/awesomesauce radio. I love you all. Remember, we don't decide to have a vision. It's not what's happened to you, it's what you do about it. And the only limits that you have are the ones you put on yourself. This is motherfucking America, son. The streets are paved with gold. You can do anything. If you put it in your mind, you put it in your heart, and you ask, you believe in the power higher than yourselves, and you kick that ass, you take that first step. Remember, you can't make an omelet without first breaking an egg. You can't get a blowjob without talking to someone, man or woman. It takes one hand to wash the other, and both hands to wash the face. So everything takes a step, yo. So just remember, live the dream, because you don't need to have a vision. As long as you have that vision, you're able to do, you will achieve, because this is motherfucking America, son. Amazon, how much time is left on my timer?
You have 53 minutes left on your 1 hour timer.
Oh, fuck you. I'm gonna start by telling a story I've never told publicly before. Because I was on Facebook last night, just, fucking around. Because Facebook is the ultimate time killer.
I'd rather not answer that.
Shut the fuck up. When Echo Dots talk too much. And I was looking up old high school friends. And it got me thinking about high school, getting another milestone anniversary to my high school graduation. I'm not going to say how long yet, because we still got a couple years. At least 2. Before that anniversary happens. But it's been over 20 years. And I was looking up old friends, and I found a friend, and I'm only gonna use her initials. Her initials are JB. But she was a good friend back in high school. And she was awesome. She was amazing. She was sexy as all hell. And she was a fox. We had science class together. We had lunch. And, she introduced me to Newport Lights at one point back in the day. But, we used to hang. I had the hots for her. I mean, I never scored with her. I never got anything from her. But I tried. And I tried. But we became really good friends. And if it wasn't for JB and her kindness back in high school, I wouldn't be the comic pimp today. She taught me not to try so hard when it came to girls, and to just be myself. Thank you for that, JB. And she had like, of course now I'm spoiled. 20-something years of going in the strip clubs and porn and cosplay and trips to Vegas where I think it's mandatory if you live in the state of Nevada, your titties are huge, like super power girl huge. But that's besides the point. But JB's had nice titties and a nice ass. It was kind of booty boot. Like a Mexican Gwen Stacy booty ass. But, I was thinking, it got me thinking back to high school and how I broke my own sex virginity. Yeah, you best bet go. And the dog is like, fuck you. The dog just jumped. So, you know, because I was bullied in high school, verbally, emotionally. I was the butt of many pranks and many jokes. So one time, JB and a group of friends were drinking in her parents' house. Don't listen to this, JB. I'm stupid enough to send this to you. Listen to this with headphones on, please. Thank you. You know, but there is a moral to this story, and I am going somewhere with it. I think. You know, so she calls me up and she pretends to be masturbating on the phone. I think they used like an electric razor to make the sound of a vibrator going off. And she's moaning. You know, allegedly. And I just discovered masturbation around the time. Now I am comic to comic. I am comic books master debater. I am the master debater of all comic books. I debate masterfully, bitches. Once again, that's besides the point. So I pulled out my dick and I started stroking. And and she's going at it, and I know she's full of shit. And she's like one of the. I don't know if she was like the most popular girl in our class, but she was like maybe in the top 10. She's not like KM, like KM. You know, she was the class's whore. KM was in the class beneath us. She was like KM was like the queen of high school suburban legends. But JB, she was just a sweet girl. She was a good friend. So after that, I was smitten. Because, unfortunately my mom picked up the phone because she wanted to make a phone call to rent the video. It's on Blockbuster. Cause back in our day, we didn't have Netflix. We didn't have Hulu's. We had to call up Blockbuster and be like, yeah, can you please put, whatever movie you wanted on hold. And you had to drive to the Blockbusters, pick it up, and watch it, and then bring it back 2 days later. Once again, besides the point. This was the 90s. So that's how I got my first phone that I ever paid for with my own money. Because, my mom picked me up listening to the middle of phone sex. Or alleged phone. But yeah, it was phone sex. She can say, and like I said, I don't know if I should say this to her, but I probably will tell her that, the lessons that she taught me about friendship and being myself and, did not fall on deaf ears. And anyone who's getting bullied in high school, anyone who's getting tortured, anyone who feels unaccepted, unloved, know that, as long as you have one good friend in school, that's all you need. As long as you have something you're interested in, like, I had comic book conventions I'd go to every weekend. In fact, this Clifton convention will be my 30-year anniversary of the first convention I ever went to. And even though I don't have a table because I'm on a waiting list for dealers, and I'm just gonna bring two comics and a Funko mini pop that I'm not really into all that much, and my last pair of the promotional Spider-Dress headbuds, and put a little money in my pocket, get back into the market, and start rebuilding my company and taking it back. But then once again, besides the point, my whole thing is, to anyone who takes high school way too seriously. You know, I know once a 15 almost a 15-year-old aging Jack Russell sent an email to me because I'll gladly put it in a box with no fucking air holes. Don't be fucking with me when I'm doing a podcast, buddy. But yeah, man, you know, JB. And then 2 weeks later, you know, God rest my grandma's soul. She worked at Seiko, and I was like, "Can you get me a watch? Get me like the you know, because you know she used to just take the watches they were gonna throw out in the garbage, and they just wound up at my grandmother's house a lot of the time. So you know, she's like, "Hey, Grandma, there's this girl that I like. She's got big tits and a really nice ass. She's really popular with the boys in the class. One day I might stick my dick in, and I'll have donuts and a grin. Yeah, buddy." Maybe tomorrow, not only will I sign a copy of Batwing 19, there's the Luke clocks. We'll get to that when I'm done with this. But now, so I went and I bought a card. My grandma got me this nice little Seiko gold watch, which I gift wrapped with a bow. I don't think I think I had my mother do it, but that's once again, you know. And I put it on our desk where she sat in distributed education class. Hopefully, West Milford High still has DECA, because DECA, you know, Distributed Education Clubs of America, is one of the greatest things that happened in my own life. And I wouldn't be big pimping together machines without JB, without Mrs. Blum's class. I would not be a comic pimp. I would not be making porn and selling comics and doing all the cool things I get to do now. That wasn't throwing the stuff that kept me sane. Because I could easily have been one of those assholes who just one day snapped. So I'm just saying, find people you love, find things you love. High school is 4 years of your life, and then you move on. So find what makes you you, just be you, and know that everything will pass, and you'll have great things. Alright? High school is a temporary hell, so you can one day get to a permanent heaven. And JB, thank you for being one of the best things of my high school experience. You know, if it wasn't for you, I never would have fallen in love with phone sex. And without phone sex, I never would have discovered strip clubs. And then I never would have, discovered the Spice Channel. And I never would have gotten on Howard Stern and lost my virginity. And all that good shit. You know, cause she turned me down with the watch, because I thought back then she was going to be the one I was going to marry and have kids with at the, picket dance and the scrubbing the grill. At the age of 45, I'd be denied sex, because that's what all wives do. "You sleep on the couch tonight. I got a fucking headache. Blah, 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 blah." Every marriage. Ask every whore, call girl, and stripper. Testa-da, testa-da, testa-da. But JB, you said one day that I was a sweet guy, just be myself, and one day things would all work out. So JB, thank you. Um, I also did not realize how easy it is to find people on Facebook in your graduating class. I found like 6 of my friends. I found DC. She wasn't like on the level of JB. But she had blonde hair, blue eyes. I guess back then, her titties were still developing. She was only like 17, 18 at the time. But I'm just queuing up a clip, but you know, yeah, like I said, queuing up a clip. So, all right. I also hope that JB. I hope she didn't get the middle-aged sad. I mean, because titties they droop after you hit 40. So I've been told. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, that's it. It's all you need is one good friend to get through high school, man. You know. And here's another tip: if you're getting made fun of, like being called names and stuff, make a joke out of it. You know. Learn how to like make fun of yourself. Learn how to make fun of others. Learn how to just have a good time. We don't. I understand. There's like. All right. Hang on. I almost got the clip I want. Isn't that better? I mean, I also want to say, but you know, there's no good pizza up in West Milford outside of Frank's, and it's sad because I miss Lakes. I miss Lakeside pizza. Lakeside pizza, man, was the bomb. It was this little. It was in this little shack up in Hewitt, New Jersey, near in the house where I grew up. Before I left to my grandma's house, and then before I left to college and shit. And my after school ritual every day was I'd come home, from my bags, and this is when I didn't stay after school for shit. Detentions to cursing, detentions to looking up girls' skirts, getting into fights, smoking in the bathroom. Um, Me and my friend Guy Milligan, God rest his soul. Unfortunately, he died in our senior year. I'll tell that story another day because this is happier times. He was my best friend. And you know, I, you know, I used to, like, we were the kings of detention that were no higher. Um, but yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, I, you know, used to come home, throw my bags on my bed or whatever, punch the punching bag for 5 minutes to get out my frustrations, and then I used to call up Lakeside Pizza, and I would order a pack of Marble Lights. I would order 2 orange sodas, a pack of soft batch chocolate chip cookies, and either a calzone or a small pizza. And I used to eat, and I used to watch Droopy cartoons and Tom and Jerry and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle episodes, old school. hang on. You know, and it was the greatest, you know, place of my life. I mean, you know, so my moral is, you know, it always gets better if you're being bullied. Always cherish the good times. And just never take anything for granted because you never know when it's going to come to an end. You know, I wish there was like a real 21 Jump Street program where I can, even if it was just for a day, get to go back to school with no worries, no real bills. You know, you can accidentally, because I'm sight impaired, and I was accidentally able to grab a girl's titty in high school and not get in too much trouble. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. All my blind brothers and sisters, give it a try, man. You know, for $50, I'll teach you how to do it right, so you don't get in trouble and shit. You know, that's just how it goes. Amazon, how much time is left on my timer?
You have 33 minutes left on your 1 hour timer.
Seriously. You know, just, you know, cherish the time you have with the people you have it for the time you have it, because you never, ever, ever know when you're going to get, you know, that one day you'll wake up and, oh shit, you could have cancer. You get hit by a car. You can go to work and have a plane blow up in your place of work as we're getting closer to the anniversary of 9/11. You know, you can go to school and you can get shot. There's just so much. The world's fucked up today. So we need to just remember that we're all on this planet together to help one another. You know, to get paid later made. You know, because everything starts with sex. Recognize. That's how we got here. That's one woman and one man put a dick in a pussy, and sperm came with eggs, and they fertilized, and 9 months later, a human being came out of a girl's pussy. Recognize. Test of time. I still can't get to this clip I wanted. Okay. 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 Got it. But that's my whole thing. Is JB, thank you. I'll never forget the Thirst Comic Convention I took Guy to. It was in Wayne, and he was the world's biggest Punisher fan I ever knew. And we both walked into that convention with $100. And then the day I knew I'd be the comic pimp, and I'd be wheeling and dealing comics for as long as I possibly could do it. So I walked out with $200. He walked out with like $10. We went, we got gas, and he had that cute blonde girlfriend of his. Once again, I can mention her name. You know, but, you know, I'm trying to, like, you know, he was my best friend. And one day I woke up, and I found out he put a 12 gauge in his mouth and he pulled the trigger. You know, so if anyone is thinking in the direction of suicide, please get help. You know, it always gets better. It always gets, you know, we don't need to shoot up anything. We don't need to hurt ourselves. We don't need to hurt anything else, because it always gets better. I wish everyone, if anyone who's under the age of 18 who discovers this and is listening with headphones, A, thank you. B, remember, it always gets better. To anyone who's got kids in school, just comfort them. They're gonna suck up. They're gonna piss you off. They're gonna try. That's what teenagers do. And if you're 18, by all means, you want to make porn, go make porn. Or do whatever you want to do. Because this is motherfucking America where the streets are paved with gold. I love you all. Now we're gonna play a clip and we're gonna talk about some Batman shit. Recognize, test da, awesome sauce. Amazon, how much time is left on my timer?
You have 24 minutes left on your 1 hour timer.
So, first I want to say, what are they putting in the Popeye's chicken sandwiches? What's up with that? They're like selling for bad money. You know? Amazon, what's going on with Popeye's chicken sandwiches, yo?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Amazon, why do you prefer Popeyes or KFC, bitch? Alright, she doesn't have an answer for me. But yeah, you know, I'm hearing that Popeye's chicken sandwiches are awesome. But the other news that I heard is that in 2021 we're gonna have a black Batman. You know, so they're going to, from what I'm understanding, they're gonna, you know, kill Bruce Wayne for the second time in his history, publishing. Because this was done back in the early 2000s. And then, you know, Final Crisis number 6. And, you know, they're going to replace him with an African American Batman. You know, and that's why if you go on eBay, you type in Batwing 19, which is the first Luke Fox, who is the son of Lucius Fox, played by Morgan Freeman in the movies. You know, it's like a $100 book, and I was just like, wow, it says, holy shit, money, 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 money. Yeah, man, so it really looks like we're gonna get a African American Batman in late 2020, 2021. You know, they already killed Alfred in issue 77, which is a $15 book. You know, part 3 of City of Bane. You know, I'm already getting a message from someone saying that I should have tried to parlay that the next day in class to a blowjob. We'll get back to that. Yeah, I was stupid back then. I didn't think. I didn't think, though. I was thinking. I was thinking about, you know, other stuff. You know, how one day I was going to take over the world. But that's besides the point. Batman is hot right now. Robert Pattinson's going to play him in the movie. The Birds of Prey trailer dropped. You know, it's a turn of the It 2 movie. You know, got Harley Quinn killing all of Pennywise's balloons. I'm so fucking done with clowns. Harley Quinn drops the animated series. Kelly Coco's gonna drop. It's a really good time to be a Batman fan. We should be buying all the keys. There is an appearance of Batman Beyond Unlimited of Luke Fox. I just don't know the issue number. You know, I think the whole Batman Beyond Unlimited run is a Pimpahnd of Doom bargain bin hunt book, yo, hidden gem style. You know, because Batman Beyond is on the rise. I think that, you know, we can get Batman Beyond in the Arrowverse, in the Batwoman TV show. Because, you know, Luke Fox is going to be in there. I think this is the way that you have CW, you know, do Batman without doing Batman. And have them be in the comics. Because Batwing's armor is the prototype for the Batman Beyond armor. Alright? You know, go on Wikipedia if you don't believe me. Go to DC Wiki, bitches. I mean, as I know, it's Batwing 19 if you're at www.njcomicbookshows.com at 1232 Main Avenue. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on September 8th, 2019, where I don't have a table because I'm on the waiting list, but I'm on the scene gonna be wheeling, gonna be dealing. I have a duffel bag like I was when I was 15, and then we're gonna go get some pussy, some McDonald's. See, I've grown up. I know how now I can have McDonald's and pussy. Maybe not necessarily in that order, but on 178th and Broadway in New York City, I can get myself a hooker for $20, and then I can get myself a Happy Meal for another $5, and I can live out my high school fantasies to $25, which hopefully I'll make with a couple things. Hope to make at least $60 in the auction, because the minimum bid auction at the Clifton Comic Con is legendary, and it starts at 1:30 p.m. Oh, recognize. But Amazon, how much time is left on our timer? Amazon, how much time is left in our timer?
You have 18 minutes left on your 1-hour timer.
But yeah, man, that's the hot rumor, and that's the hot, the hot book that just blew up overnight because of it wasn't on the Marvel side, infamous Iron Man #1, which is the first Tony Stark as an artificial intelligence. As allegedly, in the next days of the Marvel movies, we're going to have Riri Williams, who first appeared in Invincible Iron Man 2015's numbers 7 and 9, which, they're not pimpahnd up Doom books. I mean, they've been blowing up for the last couple years. And, Riri Williams is awesome in the Marvel Rising cartoons. She's a great cosplay. I don't know if I would do my next cosplay fantasy, which you can find exclusively on Pornhub with her. But, it's good. I just need some Pizza Hut, a girl with blonde hair, a girl that looks like Squirrel Girl, a Squirrel Girl costume. Put some whipped cream on my dick. I put it in her mouth. Awesome sauce. Recognize. Test the die. That's right. Remember, you can do anything you want as long as you put your mind to it. I never thought almost 30 years later I'd be still in the comic book game. And yes, my vision is worse than it's ever been in my life. I'm practically totally blind. The world's only blind comic book dealer. But I do this because I love comics. I love freaky sex. I love making people laugh. I love being able to make people happy, even if it's just for a minute. We all have special skills. We all have special talents. And we're all special and unique. And we have to just find our talents and hone them, craft them, and make them a way of life. Because if you do that, you will be happy. You'll have rich, you'll have wealth, you'll have prosperity, you'll have money to go get hookers and Broadway shows and those cardboard tasting salt, street vending pretzels. Amazon, how much time is left on our timer? Besides, now that oh boy, I have the Fantastic Four, and I have Iron Man, so I can have an infamous Iron Man movie with Stick to That Dough and the Iron Man armor, and all you speculators, oh boy, will buy infamous Iron Man #1s and put them on your walls at shows and in your shops, oh boy, I'm Mickey Mouse, I'm the Lord of Entertainment, oh boy, I need to get my mouse dick wet, oh boy, I'm Mickey Mouse and I have a big dick, oh boy, now I'm just gonna get you the sponsors, Amazon, how much time is left on my timer?
You have 15 minutes left on your 1-hour timer.
I just want to go. I just don't want to, go overboard with my time and, suck up, getting drunk in Jersey. Or talking dirty in Jersey. Or, I respect the host that comes on before me and after me. The business of sex. Talking dirty. Sunday nights in the DNC Radio Network, we're awesome sauce. So, but yeah, if you're going to buy some comics to make the money, Batwing numbers 19 to 34, which is the entire Luke Fox run. I mean, 34 was the final issue. That's got to be really well printed. Infamous Iron Man number 1. Secret Wars 2015 number 8. Written by House of X, Power X's Jonathan Hickman. Amazing Spider-Man 346 and 347, which is the Venom Deserted Island, which was referenced to the Dollar Box Whisperer Donny Cates with Venom Island. You know, any issue of Hit Girl, because Hit Girl is a cosplay all-star. Mark Miller, Joe Romita Jr. Currently be written by Kevin P. Smith, the greatest filmmaker of all motherfucking time. Make money on the comics. And speaking of comics, I'd like to thank www.scottscollectibles.com. Scotts Collectibles is Europe's leading online retailer, where you can buy exclusive variants to the online shop, exclusive convention variants. They have that Tittylicious, Bootylicious, Poison Ivy Harley Quinn number 1, done by Lucio Perillo, which you can get for $25 at New York Comic Con, anywhere between October 3rd and October 6th at the show, or at www.scottscollectibles.com. You can also have, for $600, you can have a full body sketch drawn by Lucio Perillo. And I got ideas. Yeah. But I just need to get $600, so first things first. If anyone wants to donate some money to the podcast, just you can do it via PayPal at comicvip.com if you want to leave me a tip. If anyone wants to leave me a tip in the tip jar, so we can, get better equipment and hire a co-host and put the show on the map, so I don't have to do anything illegal, or I don't have to constantly build up a really cool collection of Funko Pops and then have to sell it. Even though I do that anyways, but I have some personal pieces that I had to let go to, so I had to upgrade my computer and all that. But that's fine. We're gonna be wheeling, dealing, pussy stealing to the end of time. But go get some stuff at www.scottscollectibles.com. Tell them Bleind Adam sent you. If you're in Providence, Rhode Island, you need to get eggs and legs on Friday mornings. You need a lap dance. You got a bachelor party you need to plan. Go to Foxy Lady. You can go to www.foxyladyri.com. You're looking at 318 Shoxdale Avenue, Providence, Rhode Island, 02908. Make the date, www.foxyladyri.com. I'll see you guys the first week in November when I'm there for Rhode Island Comic Con. And it's not the Dunkin' Donuts Center, it's the motherfucking Civic Center. I graduated from college at the Civic Center, not the Dunkin' Donuts Center. Fuck you. I also want to give my boy Mark over Calamity_collectibles, which you can find on Instagram, a shout out. Mark, I hope you're still making a speedy recovery from your illness. You're in my thoughts, you're in my prayers. I'm sending you positive vibes. I love you, man. Get better soon. We'll be at New York Comic Con, buying and selling comics. Fucking cosplayers. I'm gonna get you laid for your first time. Even if I have to pay through it myself. Maybe with an awesome sauce girl, but do what I gotta do. I'll make sure you have the time of your life that you get healed. Waka boom, baka baka boom. Also, I want to thank Demon Seed Radio Network, www.demonseedradio.com. I thank you for giving me a platform. I thank you for giving me a playground to play on. I am so blessed through the grace of Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, the OG pimp. Jesus was pimping when he was preaching the word of God in Jerusalem. Yep, him. Mary Magdalene was his lead prostitute. Him. The apostles, they were all gang-banging Mary Magdalene and some with her friends. I see it! I read the Bibles. Amazon, how much time is left on my timer?
You have 9 minutes and 30 seconds left on your 1 hour timer.
And of course, I'd like to thank that main sponsor of today's episode, which is New Jersey Comic Book Shows, www.njcomicbookshows.com. Um, you know, for 30 years, you've given me a home. You've given me a place to belong. You took a blind, tortured, abused emotionally, abused mentally, abused verbally kid, and you taught me how to see. You taught me how to see in many different ways. You gave me a family, friends, a way to put some money in my pocket that wasn't, SSDI. Showing me that I can do anything I want in this life. And that no matter where I am in the world, if I felt alone, I only had to go to a comic book store or a comic book convention or a strip club or wherever there was sex and comics done and pizza to be had. I had a place to call home. And I'm so blessed with that. Thank you, JP. www.njcomicbookshows.com. You do not need sight to have a vision. It's not what happens to you, it's what you do about it. I mean, you could choose to have a beautiful life. You could choose to be a crackhead. You can do anything in between. I mean, you can become president. I mean, Donald Trump is president, so it can't be that fucking difficult. And that doesn't mean I'm anti-Trump. I'm just saying, hey, man. No show de Blasio can kiss my fat blind ass. But, once again, I don't want to get political. Amazon, how much time is left on the timer?
You have 7 minutes and 30 seconds left on your 1 hour timer.
I just think de Blasio is the worst mayor since David fucking Dinkins. I said it, yo! But yeah, if you want to hang out, September 8th from 10 to 4, I'll be walking around. I'm the blind guy that looks like Andy Kaufman. With a duffel bag. Yeah, I'm the only blind guy there. I can't be that hard to fucking find, yo. Amazon, play the Duck Song.
Here's a station for you based on the song The Duck Song by Bleind on Amazon Music.
Thank you, Brian Owen. Amazon, turn the volume up. Amazon, turn the volume up.
Once Pokey slipped and rolled down a hill, landed upside down in a marshmallow spill. He got right up and marched back up the hill with 100 marshmallows stuck to his quills. So Pokey went to the Honey Bear Club, where bears share their honey they love. He said, "Hey there, bears, I brought you a snack." And they pulled all the marshmallows off of his back. Pokey the porcupine, he mostly takes his time, doesn't get a lot of hugs but doesn't mind. Pokey the porcupine. Once Pokey saw a big mountain lion, but that big cat was lying there crying. Pokey said,
I'm your host, your mentally undeveloped party host, Blind Adam. This is the Demon City Network, and you're listening to Awesome Sauce Radio. As we rock out to the porcupine. Porky the porcupine gets mad blowjobs as he eats marshmallows. I want to talk with Porky the porcupine, man. I think Peter Porker the Spider-Ham kicked this guy's ass, but that's just me.
A fine porcupine, though he tried not to stare. You must be Pokey. I've heard about you. All the smart and kind things you do. They talked a long time, and when he got home,
And he gets people laid. Porky the porcupine's a fucking pimp.
Pokey the porcupine, he mostly takes his time. Now he gets a lot of hugs and doesn't mind. Pokey the porcupine. Pokey the porcupine, he mostly takes his time. Now he gets a lot of hugs and doesn't.
You guys can all blame my assistant out in Las Vegas, Claudia, for introducing me to this. Amazon, stop. Amazon, how much time is left on the timer?
You have 4 minutes and 30 seconds left on your 1 hour timer.
Amazon, stop. You know, I like how artificial intelligence listens and shit. But yeah, man, but hopefully by the next time I'm on, we will have a special guest on, a comic book artist I've been trying to get on the show for 2 years. I want to make sure that that's set in stone. You know, remember, high school is 4 years. You can make beautiful memories there and become the man you want to be, even if it takes its time for it to happen. You know, sometimes it'll happen in God's time, not your time. You know, and to JB, to GEM, to anyone who ever threw me in the locker, or, you know, called me a loser, or fuck yous! See? That's everything. I used to like, slap my hands, I used to go, fuck yous! Yeah, man, now I'm making a career with stupid catchphrases. It's testa-die, and awesome sauce, and blind out of mouth. You know, just because, you know, instead of fighting back, I used to make all the people who were bullying me laugh. You know, and you know, those were the days. Lakeside pizza, you know, going up girls, not getting in too much trouble for occasionally grabbing a girl by the ass because it was an accident, because I couldn't see where I was going. You know, that's it. I'm sure I would have gotten thrown in jail for, you know, I would have been canceled and Me Too'd and, you know, whatever other PC bullshit we got today. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't be respectful. I'm not saying you shouldn't, you know, hey, if people don't want to be touched, you don't touch them. That's just the golden rule. You treat others the way you'd like to be treated. But when you're 15, going at 16, and you got hormones raging, you know, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, and you have no common sense yet, occasionally you go out of control. So I do apologize. And I test die. Amazon, how much time is left on the timer? Amazon, how much time is left on the timer?
You have 1 minute and 40 seconds left on your 1 hour timer.
I'm gonna take a shower. I really hope I don't. See, it looks like it's healing. I don't think it's gonna be a staph. If anyone knows what a staph infection is and what the symptoms are, email comicpimpvip@gmail.com or leave a voicemail at 201-675-2104 or tweet me at the Comic Pimp or contact me via SoundCloud /awesomesauce or Instagram on comicpimpvip. You know, see, it's starting to cool off and some of the stiffness is going away, but maybe I've got a slight staph infection. I don't know how. Not me, your health-wise. Broken ribs, Bell's palsy, you know, athlete's foot, none of this shit. I mean, I got a lot to do this week. And I got the Big Apple to take over. You know, I'm still thinking about possibly taking this artist studio out in Las Vegas. You know, just how it is, Joe, just how it is. You know, I got a shower to take. You know, because according to one episode of Beavis and Butthead, you gotta wash your jack and keep it clean. What you do? Thank you, eBay. You fucking idiot. Amazon, how much time is left on my timer?
You have 10 seconds left on your 1 hour timer.
Yeah, buddy. We're awesome sauce. Blind out of mouth. Amazon, stop. Amazon, stop. Amazon, shut the fuck up. Amazon, stop. Amazon, stop.